Well, I said I was going to do it. Here it is. Today's video is going to be about the 4B movement. Let's see what all the buzz is about. So the 4B movement started in South Korea, and some sources say that it originated in 2016 when a schizophrenic man stabbed a lady in a bathroom at a Gangnam Station in Seoul. Here is a completely accurate historical reenactment. Don't try this at home. We're professionals.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
So this girl effectively became South Korea's George Floyd. What I mean by that is
Everyone loses their minds.
for a second. Then it mostly died for like a year or two. There was a handful left. They officially named it 4B between the years of 2017 and 2018 on Twitter. Now 4B stands for 4 different Korean words that all start with B. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. It's all in code. For example, no marrying a man is pronounced B no. So if a man asks, will you marry me? B no. No giving birth is pronounced beesh or beach, you son. Now my son, you son. No dating men is pronounced B yay nay. Do I want to date you? B yay nay. Pretty self-explanatory, right? And no sex with a man is pronounced B says shu. Because if you can't land yourself a man, you end up B says shu. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I've cracked the code. Flash to November 7th, 2024. Trump wins the landslide. Everybody loses their minds. Feminists are worried they're going to lose their counterproductive rights. And then they take to TikTok.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America?
Pause. This is why you need a man. Because we understand the dubious process of using clippers. The guard match your hair down. The proper procedure is pull up, then cut. It'll slice like butter. Back to the crazy.
I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Coloring my hair, having my hair be long and luxurious, all that being skinny, being hot, being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. And I'm talking to you too, those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them. Yes, scraps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off. You think I'm crazy? Me too. I'm crazy. Just like all the women before me who were crazy. So crazy. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man, I will not be talking to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. Stop dating men. Stop having sex with men. Stop talking to men. Divorce your husbands. Leave your boyfriends. Leave them. They don't give a shit about you. And I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
I'm not going to make you endure 3 minutes of brain rot. Suffice it to say, 4B searches skyrocketed after November 7th. People started posting videos like,
there's no way I am letting any man near me for the next few years.
is it hot in here or is it just you?
The election had passed, and every single thing on my page that morning was women shaving their heads. They're like, we're shaving our heads to be unattractive. I don't have any hair. So I was like, well, this is not a move. This is not going to be good. I could see the way that it was going, and instantly every emotion in me that I've been navigating with my alopecia just came to the surface that morning. The word unattractive and bald just were like 2 bold letters up in the air, it felt like. That's not what we should be doing, especially if we're living in a world where we want our youth to be kind. I don't think it plants a good seed to fruit in our youth when you're encouraging to associate baldness with unattractiveness, and they're using it as like a man repellent.
So these are the type of videos that people are posting because the movement is so big in Korea. I mean, these people are making a huge difference. Trump won. I'm in. So they chop off all their hair, sweat off men for a couple of years. And don't ask me how he did it, but the man actually got hoes to stop hoeing. God, I love Trump. So here's where it gets a bit awkward. Korean influencer Anna Lee outlines the 4B movement from her perspective
I was trying to figure out where the sudden influx of 4B was coming from. So I typed in 4B Undong into Naver, which is Korea's biggest search engine. And there was no recent articles or anything in the news recently written about this. And so I typed it into English, into Google, and then I saw some few articles from Elle or The Cut. And the TikToks that were being made were referencing these sorts of articles. So I had seen these videos. And also my friend Annie, she had made a video on TikTok saying that most women in Korea do not know what the 4B movement is. So I decided to make one as well and clear everything up. This is the video that I made. So most of the 4B movement videos that I've seen on TikTok are made from foreigners, and I think Korean Americans or just Asian people living in the West, but not actually people living in Korea. So like I said, I live in Seoul. The Western media likes to really pick up on these sensationalist, provocative topics and then makes it into an article, and then everyone on TikTok follows suit and makes videos about it. I am 29, going to turn 30 this year, and literally all the conversations that I have with my friends around my age is about, oh my god, we're looking to get married, we need to find good partners, and we need to do this before it gets too late or we're just like aged out of their marriage market, you know? There are services in Korea like marriage matchmaking services where people go and you pay a broker and you submit all this information about yourself, your income, your assets, your family background, if you have any debt, like which university you went to. You submit all that information and then they will try to match you up with people who they think that you're on par with. So people go to these marriage services and they're heavily used. There are literally so many in the country because everyone is using them. The 4B movement in Korea is a very, very small fraction of the whole Korean population in general. It's just the Western media likes to highlight that part and make it seem like it's the biggest issue in Korea, which it really is not. I can promise you that. Don't believe all those sensational articles written online all the time. Most people in Korea still like the other sex. We want to date, we want to find love, we want to get married. Those are like the big majority. And it's only the small group of extreme radical misandrists and extreme radical misogynists. They just seem like the loudest because the most attention goes to them.
So it's not really even a thing. Most of these women have already went back to their dudes, and you're sitting over here looking like G.I. Jane, not figuring out how to use clippers. Look, all I'm saying, take that 4B, flip it, right? Burn that into your brain. Don't think 4B, think B4. Think B4, you decide you don't want to see any dudes for 4 years, chop off all your hair, then you end up looking in a mirror, and that's all you're going to see is a dude, right? B4, you realize it's going to be about 4 years before that grows back. In summary, B4, you end up like these 4Bs, Brittany, Brianna, Blanchett, and Beyonce's sister, Bonus B. Maybe do some research first and find out if your cause is an actual cause. If you like what I do, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.